Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Canning Nana. So today I'm going to do something entirely different that I've never done on film before. I'm going to show you how I buy in bulk and cut my own meat so that we have multiple meals and it saves money. So we go to Costco. And you don't have to go to Costco. This is available at grocery stores everywhere. They're just a little bit smaller, but we buy a big pork loin. At Costco right now, they're $1.59 a pound. So we just got a 10-pound pork loin. And this is what it looks like. I've started cutting it up because I'm going to make dinner, pork chops. So, and this is our dinner right now. So we're a family of 3. These are pretty thick. I like to cut them at least an inch. I make them all different kinds of ways, and I will show you how I'm going to do these. But these are the extra tender part of the loin. You can see the darker meat here, and then the lighter meat. So this is what you want when you want really, really tender pork loin. It's really good. It's like the filet mignon of pork loin. So I have done a few of these. Cut a few thick ones. I may change them out as we cut because I want to get thick ones. I want at least an inch. And I'm going to cut this and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And then I'm going to food save them and put them in my freezer. And normally I just freeze 3 of them. If we have company or if someone needs a meal that night, I can easily pull out another bag and we can have 3 more. So as many as we want, but I usually save them in 3s because they're thick. I have 2 hungry men, my son and husband, and 3 is all that we need for us with, vegetables, mashed potato, baked potato, whatever, mac and cheese, whatever you guys eat with it, salad. But these are really filling and you can easily just saute them in a pan with some olive oil and seasoning, or you can bread them. And that's what I like to do. We've been having a lot of pork lately because it's so cheap. And we got another one. Costco right now is limiting meat. So what we did is we got some fish. We got, I think, about 8 pounds of fish, about 12 pounds of ground beef, the 88% lean, I think it was. They didn't have the 93% lean, and I like to make meatballs out of the really, really good stuff. Ground sirloin is my top choice, but when I can't get that, I get the leanest ground beef I can. And then we get the pork loin and loads of chicken breasts, but I have loads of chicken breasts frozen and canned, and so we don't need chicken right now. We did get a couple of whole chickens, though, that I'm going to make soup and chicken and dumplings with, and then some chicken stock. So I'm going to keep busy in the next week before I have a week left of being home. I thought I had about 3 weeks left, but I only have a week. So I have a lot of stuff to get into a week, and there will be videos all the time because I will be still at home, just a little bit busier than I am right now. So I'm going to show you guys how to cut it. And you can totally make a whole pork loin if you want to, which is probably what I'm going to do with this part. I'm probably going to make 2 pork loins out of this. But what I like to do is that right there, that's the pork loin. So when you buy pork chops in the store and they're $6.99, $7.99 a pound, this is what it comes from. And all the butcher does is cut it for you. So for $1.59, I've been cutting my own for 35 years, I guess. So this is all I do. I measure about an inch and then start slicing all the way through. And there you go. A beautiful pork loin that alone in a restaurant you would pay $20, at least here where I am, to have one of these seasoned and have a meal with this. So it's pretty thick. There is a layer of fat that I probably would trim, But this one I will probably make for dinner tonight along with this. So I'm going to put this in that pile right there. I'm going to move it out of the way. And I do keep a little stock of the pork fat, the real thick pork fat to make pork and beans with. So I will freeze these for later. So no waste from this. Get another good one out of here. Yeah, I think I'll make these for dinner. This is pretty good. So cut the fat off, and I will put the fat over there, and then I will probably, yeah, definitely get a different knife. I will cut that. This one. Let's see. I can you can pull the pork away from there, or the fat away from it. There we go. So we don't need all of that fat on there. Some fat is good, it gives it flavor, but this is really thick. So that's all thick fat. So that's perfect if you're making pork and beans. So you can freeze that, put it in a little separate Ziploc bag. I think that's another one that I'll keep. Get this off of here. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to keep cutting until I get to the end of this, until they don't look like pork chops anymore. Then I'm going to start making my roast. So all of these are going to have this thick layer of fat on there. There we go. Do any of you guys do this? Let me know if you do. I'm just going to put this here, and then I'll figure out what pieces I'm going to use. I know there probably is many of you out there that have done this or cut their own chickens. If you buy a cut up chicken, you know that it's more expensive. So any type of meat that is cut up is more expensive. So if you buy the whole pork, the whole piece of meat, and you cut it yourself, you're saving a lot of money. So like I said, these pork chops, once cut up, out here anyway, Ventura County, they go for about $6.99 a pound, and I paid $1.59. So that's pretty darn good. Let's see. But this is what I do, is I buy in bulk when it's available, and then I freeze it, or I can it. You can pork. I have not canned this type of pork, but I know that many have, and it comes out really good. You can add any kind of broth with it if you want to. Seasonings. We use Famous Dave seasoning, pork seasoning, on a lot of our pork and our beef. In fact, my husband's out there right now seasoning a whole brisket that we got, that we paid, I think, $40 for. And it's huge. I don't even know how many pounds it is. It's pretty big, though. Okay, so we're getting to all the fat here. And then all I'm going to do is put these in threes in a food saver bag. Sorry, not a Ziploc bag. Please don't Ziploc your food unless you're going to use it right away, because then you'll get freezer burn on them, and all of your money and your good meat is going to go to waste. So it looks like I'm actually going to be able to get a whole, these might be all just pork chops, maybe not a pork loin. That's what it looks like. These all look pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I fry them up in. And what I do is I use That one's real thick. Look at that one. That one I'll make tonight. That's really good. That one's like a barbecue one. That's a good one. I'll have to go through these before I put them away. So if you see right here, you can cut right here down the middle, get rid of all of this, and that could be like pork pieces if you want. Let's see. And I will actually show you how to do this because I will do to this one. We're going to go back to Costco and get another one of these, I think next week or the end of this week. So what I will do is cut this into pieces and put it in with my fat. And when I make pork and beans, this will go in there. So what I do for frying. First, I have flour, plain flour. And you want to dip the pork chop into a bowl of flour. Just a bowl of flour. You can season it with salt and pepper if you'd like, but don't do anything else to it. No more seasoning, no more nothing, just salt and pepper. That's all it needs. You're going to put the seasoning in your breadcrumbs, panko mix, or if you're going to use, you can use cornflakes if you'd like to make a crunchier. Wow, I cut that a little bit too big. You can use cornflakes to make it crunchy. I like crispy on the outside and moist in the middle. And this is also good for chicken batter when you're frying chicken. I do it this way also. But I always put it in flour first, and then in an egg mixture, and then in whatever you're going to fry it in, your panko batter, your breadcrumbs, seasoned, whatever seasonings that you want to use. You put them in with your panko, which is right here. I have not seasoned it yet. And then you want to fry it in hot oil. So let's see if I can get this last piece. Looks like I can. Okay, so I have this piece right here that's going to go in with the fat pieces. These are just going to be some ends and pieces that I'm going to, all this right here, that I'm going to put in a food saver bag that I know that I can cook up, and I can put in a pork and beans, or if I want to flavor something with pork flavor, anything, use it like that. So, excuse me. That one's a kind of weird one. This has some fat going through it, but it's okay. Wash my hands. Especially when you're doing pork, you always want to wash your hands as much as you can to avoid cross-contamination. Okay, so these are all my pork chops, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to season the panko. Let's see if you can see that. Let's move it over a little bit. Okay, so I am going to season the panko with Laurie's seasoning pepper. And I just got 6 bottles of these in. Ordered from Amazon. Best seasoned pepper ever. So good. Grew up using this. All of Laurie's products. There's a Laurie's restaurant in Beverly Hills that we go to. We used to go to a lot often. Boy, tongue-tied. Very often. This is Laurie's seasoned salt. And that's probably all I'm going to use with these. I think this is, let's see. Oh, goodness. And you just want to mix it in. Now, you can put whatever you want. You can put some Italian seasoning salts, or not salts, Italian seasonings. I may do that. Let's see. I'm doing this a little bit different. I'm having a hard time finding breadcrumbs. So at Costco, we bought a huge box of panko. And I need to make meatballs and freeze them. I'm going to make another batch of salt. It's been a long day, you guys. Another batch of sauce, and I'm going to make meatballs and freeze them so we have a lot of sauce on hand. So I got the one more number 10 can of tomatoes that I needed to make this, and I probably will be doing that tomorrow. Yeah, along with the beans that I'm doing, more green beans, and some going to be canning some red potatoes. Those videos will come. Let me get some eggs. Okay, so what I do, I'm not going to really show you guys the whole process. You'll kind of get it because I have to, uh-oh, that wasn't good. Hold on. So, I'm going to use an egg. And I found my husband's hard-boiled eggs. Shh, don't say anything. Okay, so I got real eggs now. And I'm going to just do 2 for right now, just to show you guys what to do. Really, really simple. And I learned this, gosh, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, I guess, when I was first married. This is the best for any kind of batter that you're frying. These are just eggs that I'm doing. This helps keep the batter crispy and the meat moist on the inside. So this is one of my big secrets. And I do this with liver as well. You get a nice thick piece of calf's liver, and this is just so good. I'll have to do a recipe with that. Even people who don't like liver, when I make them this, they don't even know they're eating liver. So it's not this particular, but it's a really good combination of things that I put together, and people don't even know that they're eating it. Okay, so I'm going to use these thick ones. Let's see. I really like to save the loins. This is a thick one. That's a nice thick one. Try to get as even as I can. This one. Okay, I think I'll do these 3. And then I will, let's see, try to even out the rest of these. That one with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, then we have 2 left over. Oh, no, we don't. I guess maybe I'll make 4 of them tonight then. Oh, no, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 meals out of this. And pork pieces and ends or whatever to flavor another dish, all for $15. Okay, so this is how I save money. This is how you want to shop. Wash my hands again. So what you want to do is put your pork chop in the flour first and get it nice and coated like that. Okay? Nice and coated. And then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in your egg like this and coat it well. This is only 2 eggs. I know I'm going to need more. And then from here, I don't want to let it sit in there. Then from here, you're going to put it into your panko. Okay? And cover the sides. Get a dish out. Cut their dishes. So you want to coat the pork chop. Get it all nice and covered. Nice and crispy. Just like that. Okay. And you are going to put it on a plate until the rest of your pork chops are ready. And just let it rest. There you go. And I'm going to fry this in about a half an inch of oil. And I like to use either corn oil or vegetable oil. You fry it until it's cooked all the way through. You brown it on both sides. Keep turning it and let it cook. And then serve it with a gravy with fresh vegetables, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and a salad. And you have a whole meal. So there you go. This is how I do it. $15 for 6 meals plus. So a little of my secret. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, you can do this method right here. This is great. I do chicken with this. Pork chops, obviously. I do fish like this as well. If you want nice crunchy fish, but moist in the middle. Let's see, what else? Shrimp. Shrimp is really good like this too. And if you want, you can put some coconut shavings in here, some sweet coconut shavings, and mix it in. You can have coconut shrimp, and it comes out really, really well. So there you guys go. A little one of my tips: save money on getting your own pork loin and cut it into pork chops, or a smaller pork loin if you'd like, and season it. And food save all of your extra dinners in the amount that you're going to need, and you save money that way. $15, guys, 6 meals plus more. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed and hit the bell to get all of my videos. You'll be notified. Please hit the like button and the comment button and let me know that you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with some more videos. I started my garden and I'm going to take you guys along. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.